Yo, peoples! qushu92 here. Welcome back to yet another iteration of Qushu Views Anime. Onwards to the next episode of One Piece. Let's go! Last we left out on in One Piece, we saw a little bit more of Kuma's past, where he joined the revolutionaries, along with Ginny, who became captain of the Eastern Forces. Unfortunately, she was abducted. Oh, snap! This is the revolutionaries after they went to the Goa Kingdom. This is also when Dragon picked up Sabo. Oh, Kuma wants to go. Kuma wants to go. Eva's telling him not to because of what happened to Ginny, and he gone. Kuma gone. Toomey in the South Blue. Whoo! Kuma is moving! Bruh, if we don't get Kuma as a playable character in Pirate Warriors 4, I'ma be upset! A celestial dragon took Ginny. She was taken away by a government ship to be that celestial dragon's wife. Yeah, y'all are fighting an angry Kuma. He's not even using his powers, he's just punching people! Woo! Oh, the backhand! You are fighting a very upset Kuma right now. Ooh, this is shock. This is shock. Ooh. Kuma just came in and bodied everybody by himself. Hey, isn't that your boy? Isn't that your boy that would later join the revolutionaries? He had the feather in his cap. Wow. His hands are bleeding. He literally just used his hands just to beat them all. Didn't even use the pawpaw fruit, except for the Ursa shock. Bro just said, I'm tired, I'll just take a ship back to the house. A pledge to Ginny, Kuma becomes a father. About 2 years had passed since Ginny, the Revolutionary Army captain, was kidnapped to be a celestial dragon's wife. Oh, BONNEY. Oh. Why does seeing this Den Mushi make me so sad? She's sick and she's saying goodbye. Wow. Ginny is dying. Kuma knows exactly where she is. Dragon, big bro. Kuma-chi is too kind. Please watch over him. And Kuma-chi, I'll always love you. Kuma's oh. He did wow. She said when exposed to natural light, her skin would turn blue and hard like stone. Don't show me flashbacks of Ginny. Her eating food, her being happy to be free. Her wanting to marry Kuma. To make sure her baby could live even if something happened to her. She crossed the sunny seas to get here while she was still alive. Wow, and this is how Kuma became the adoptive father of BONNEY. This man Kuma's been through it. He lost his mom, he lost his dad, and now he's lost the one person that was willing to spend the rest of her life with him because she loved him that much. Look how small BONNEY is. He literally has to hold the bottle in his fingertips because that's just how big he is to a baby. She'll grow up to be a glutton just like Ginny. Now you understand where BONNEY gets her epithet and mentality from. And just her penchant for eating tons of food. She got it from her mom. She's walking and saying her first words. This man Kuma deserves happiness! Happiness, I tell you! BONNEY throughout the years. This is BONNEY at this age. Kuma going out and doing what he does best, just sending Ursa shocks that are just... Whoa! Okay, seriously, can we just get Kuma back in Pirate Warriors 3? Yep, had to make a cage because... Oh, this is back when Sabo was training with Kuma! Kuma's still fighting. And Kuma made it back. And now she's got something on her face. Now Kuma's boarded up all the windows in the church. And BONNEY's got blue stones on her face. The same thing that was on Ginny is now on BONNEY. It's not white lead disease. Yo, Kuma's quitting the revolutionaries. And Dragon's all like, I understand. Live your life without any regrets. We'll get in contact with some doctors for you. 7 years ago! 7 years ago! Time passed, and when Bonnie was 5... Bonnie, age 5! Even when Bonnie was 5 years old, she was throwing hands. Kuma calling them jewels on her face. We kinda get a rough idea of where Jewelry Bonnie comes from now. Bonnie bringing up Sky Islands. Sky Island is closer to the sun, so maybe Nika will be there. That's something you can look forward to. Don da da da, don da da da, don da da da, don da da da. Oh, Bonnie wants to go to Fishman Island when she turns 19. Your daughter's symptom. It's an incurable disease called sapphire scales. Sunlight and moonlight, all kinds of natural light will cause the stones to spread. But even if you avoid the light completely, it'll still progress. I'm going to be honest with you. Your daughter has 5 years at most to live. She won't live to see her 10th birthday. There is no known cure at this time. 10 years old. And all he can remember is Ginny and the state she was in when she died. He's saying that she won't get well until she turns 10 years old. Then another year passed, and the nightmare returned to the Sorbet Kingdom. King Bekori! It's 16 years ago all over again. He said he'd burn the people who dragged down the country alive. To be continued! That same king is back, and you're threatening Kuma's way of life? To save his beloved daughter's life, Kuma goes on a journey. He meets a genius scientist at the end of the world. Is that man a devil or a saint? What is the strange yet grand condition offered in exchange for Bonnie's cure? On the next episode of One Piece, to save his daughter, Kuma the timid pacifist, I'm gonna become the king of the pirates! Y'all about to learn. That's all I'll say. Okay, so this was a bittersweet episode. You guys could tell. A bittersweet episode. Jenny returned, but not before succumbing to a disease called sapphire scales. And while she was away, she gave birth to Bonnie, whom she protected by sailing through sunny skies in order to protect her daughter and get her to Kuma. Of course, we saw Kuma do some fighting. Him single-handedly wipe out an entire opposition that people were fighting against. Just went there and just wiped everybody out in short amount of time. And that's without using a whole lot of his devil fruit power. Just straight up decking people and punching them, knocking them away, because Kuma is just that strong. He don't really need to use his devil fruit all that often. But Ginny returns and, like I said, succumbs to her illness of sapphire scales and leaves Bonnie in Kuma's stead. Kuma takes care of her, adopts her as his daughter, and it shows that Bonnie has also started to contract the same sapphire scales on her, with one doctor saying that she only has 5 more years of her being 5 years old, 5 more years for her to basically live. She's not going to see her 10th birthday. So you can already tell just where Kuma's at mindset-wise, because, I mean, Ginny loved him, and he knew it, but he didn't want to put her through the pain that his family went through just because of the blood that was running in him. So you can imagine just how much this hurts him to know that the daughter of the woman that loved him and he also cared for, that daughter is also contracting the same disease that took that special someone away from him. Not only that, but King Bekori decides, you know what, I'm gonna come back and I am going to wipe the slate clean. I'm going to get rid of everyone of the south part of the Sorbet Kingdom by burning them alive, apparently. And you want to do this while Kuma is here? Best of luck to you, bruh. God bless. So, next episode should be interesting to see how they tackle that specific moment in the manga. For any manga readers, let me know what you thought of this episode as a whole. For any anime-only viewers, Let me know what you thought of this episode as a whole. But that's all I got for you. Hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. And because I know you're coming back anyway. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples! And thank you to all of my moderators and members who help make what I do possible.